welcome back to my channel. Today and for a couple of days already, I've been thinking about doing things different. I know I always talk about like been thinking and things like that, but let me tell you something. If you are an Angela, honestly, sometimes when it comes to creating content on social media, you see so many examples out there, and you always are trying to see like, oh, like for me, sometimes social media portrays a reality, a fake reality, right? And the reason why I say this is because sometimes, I don't know, I see like people going into their routines and like, all like their perfect routines, but the reality is that nobody has, I don't want to say nobody has, but at least for myself, and I'll speak for myself, having like perfect mornings, like, yes, it could be every now and then, but not every day. We are humans, like humans interact, humans change, like there's emotions involved, like things happen in life. Like for example, like today, man and me, like we woke up around 3 a.m. because he's into this NFT stuff, and we went back to sleep at 7 a.m. Well, at least I went to sleep back at 7 a.m. because I couldn't sleep after 3 a.m. And then I woke up again at 9 a.m. So like, it's not in such a way that you wake up, you do your meditations, you do a life is life, right? And then sometimes I see in social media and different bloggers, and I'm like, how do they have such a perfect life, right? And I wanted to be more raw and real with you guys, because life is all about being truthful, right? Like at the end of the day, you see my setup, it's not like I'm working on my setup, okay? I put my little lamp with oil, which I put a pink peppermint, and by the way, my nose is like, it's fiery, right? So, I have some tea. Like, I'm gonna be as raw as possible with you guys because I feel that you guys will relate more to it. And to tell you the truth, like, life is ups and downs, and in this video I wanted to talk about being hard on yourself, like how to stop being hard on yourself and what is being hard on yourself, because I completely relate with this topic. And the reason why I relate so much with this topic is because it goes back a lot with social media, and it goes back to my personal relationships that I used to have. But I want to talk about in such a way that it also helps you, because I mean, I don't know if you can relate, but sometimes we think that we might be behind of things, or sometimes we think that, I didn't do such thing, or, I couldn't have done it better, or, I don't know if you're that type of person who call yourself, oh, I'm so stupid, or kind of things. And these are things that happen in your life. These are things that you actually live. And as much as you would like to be positive and change your mindset, while you're changing your mindset and while you're becoming a more positive person, guess what? You're going through these ups and downs and telling yourself, oh my god, I'm so stupid, and all of these different things, right? And this is what I wanted to talk about. Why is it that sometimes we get so hard on yourself? Why is it that we're comparing ourselves to other people? And I, for the most part of my life, apart from the last, I don't know, 3 years, I think, 2 to 3 years, I've realized I've been able to start changing my mindset. I've been able to become more aware of these thoughts. I've been able to understand that I don't need to be so hard on myself. Yes, sometimes in the past couple of months, even in the last couple of days, I've realized that, hey, I keep being hard on myself. But why is it? So the first thing that I wanted to, share with you guys, and if you guys are taking notes or, whatever the case might be, the first thing that I would like to identify is, why is it that you're being hard on yourself? Is it something that your parents put at standard to you guys? Is it something that you were competitive because you were always losing in school? Is it that you see people on social media and you think like, oh my god, they have such an amazing body, or they have such an amazing life? Like, what is the thing that set that standards high for you to be like, oh, I have to be better, or I have to do this, or you have to do that? Or, you know, I used to be someone who go to school, so I needed to, you know, graduate and become a professional and all of these different things. So for me personally, I used to be very hard on myself. I used to believe that I needed to be the best, and whenever I was not the best, then I would look down on me, and that actually hurt me a lot. And actually I hurt myself a lot because of the thought process that I was going through. And so this is the first thing that I would like for you to, you know, take into consideration. We're just like chit-chatting here, like we're just like chilling and having a nice cup of tea, because this is very important. Being hard on yourself, it's something that portrays a lot in your self-confidence, in your self-esteem, and how do you change that is the real question. Because let's face it, each individual, each human being, we are all unique. Like, there is not such thing as two Angelas, there is no such thing as two of you, because that's how it is. It's just, we are unique. You don't have the same nose that I have, okay? You don't have the same hair that I have. I don't have the same eyes, the same mouth that you have. We are all unique. And one of the biggest things that I used to put myself down and being so hard on myself was when I was in school and be like, oh my god, they're doing that, they're doing this, like they got better grades than me, this, that. And it could be something that those things can motivate you to become a better person, but coming from which point are you looking at those things? For example, before I used to be like, oh my god, they got better grades than me, oh my god this, oh my god that. Nowadays I look at it at, okay, well, this person is doing that, that person is doing that. What is, from those things that I see, what is the thing that Angela would like to get better at? What is the thing that Angela resonates with? And what is Angela wanting to improve on, right? Once I have clear that, okay, what is Angela wanting to do, then I realize, okay, I understand that maybe I am not there. Okay, I understand maybe that I would like to, I don't know, I would like to become a better speaker. Maybe I'm not the best one yet, but hey, let's give it and put it into perspective. Let's count the blessings. And what do I mean by this? Is pretty simple. Counting your blessings or being grateful is the number one rule, and I want you to write this down. Is the number one rule for you to stop being hard on yourself. Once you become grateful or start counting your blessings of all the things that you have in your life, you start realizing you don't have it as bad as you think you'll have it, and you start nurturing and clapping yourself and celebrating your wins. Because let me tell you something, somewhere out there is having it a pretty much rough time. So this is one thought that I want to talk about. I'm gonna keep talking about because I have a lot, but I also want to show you guys what's gonna be my day and some cooking and things like that. So I'm gonna go and make lunch because it's already late. I'm gonna go ahead and make lunch, and then we're gonna finish and see how I feel about this topic, what else that we can do, and you know, just talk about this subject, because it's very important to understand how is it that I completely overcome this being hard of myself. And there's two things that I think that you guys will enjoy, but first we're gonna do lunch, and yeah, we're just gonna see what comes out of my lunch. Hey guys, so I'm gonna be showing you what is supposed to be zucchini pasta, but instead I have to, you know, modify it to be just zucchini and bolognese. So I'm gonna be showing you what I do and how I cook my meals with no onion, no garlic. And also you will see eventually that during this recipe that I'm doing, I ended up singing in some parts. So I just want to let you know, I didn't really notice that I used to sing, but apparently I do it all the time. I guess it's because I really honestly enjoy cooking, and this is like a very peaceful moment when I cook. I get to express my creativity and I guess show the love to others. So first thing is I cut the zucchini, and then after I cut the zucchini, I like to cook my vegetables and everything with a little bit of ginger. It's kind of a replacement of the garlic that you will use. A little bit of olive oil, turn on the stove and start getting that heat up. As I get that heat up, I'll put a little bit of soy mince, which is soy meat. So this meat is new actually. I've used it only like second time today, and I like to condiment it with a little bit of basil, a little bit of thyme, just very basic, a little bit of Himalayan salt, and yes, that is me singing in here. One that is done, I like to put a little bit of, you will see I'll put a little bit of water, just because I don't like it to be just like broiled, but I just wanted to actually get the meat cooked so it actually tastes nice and absorbs the flavors. Then I throw in the zucchini that I previously cut that I show you guys, and after that I put a little bit more water to make sure that it is all done. Then I get the chopped tomatoes, the tomato sauce, so it's kind of like a bolognese recipe, which gives a very good taste, and that has no onion and no garlic. I put a little bit of ketchup. It helps me get more flavor since I don't use any onion. Coriander, I love coriander, and makes the food taste so much nicer. After that, I also put a little bit of Cholula, which makes a little bit spicy and creates more flavor. And yes, I'm making a little bit of leftover from rice, which we're just gonna combine it with this. And voila, this was dinner tonight. And yes, I'm singing again. A little broccoli, a little bit of rice, and that is it. That was for food. Today. And that was my day. Actually, I didn't do much. I've been quarantining for how many days now? I'm quarantining 3 days.
Forever days.
Huh?
Forever day.
Oh, it says forever day. So I've been at home. I haven't been able to go out much. I've been home, working in some meetings and yeah, learning about NFTs. But one of the biggest things that I've been thinking about was the subject that we talked about today, which was, not being hard on yourself. And the thing that I want to remind you, or the thing that I want to finish off this video, was basically being kind to yourself. I know that sounds very cheesy and it could sound very like, but it's actually one of the most important things when it comes to not being too hard on yourself. And the only reason and the only way that you can actually stop being hard on yourself is pretty simple. Be kind to yourself. Treat yourself as you were treating somebody that you love, or treat yourself as somebody that you will care for, your mom, your family, your friends, your dog. I don't know. I'm sure that you treat your dog better than you treat yourself, right? So treat yourself as somebody that you love a lot and be kind to them. Be kind to yourself. You will see how automatically you will stop being so hard on yourself, because you start realizing that you're doing the best you can. And if you're not doing the best you can, then at least, you take it one day at a time. And how can you push yourself forward, and how can you keep growing in a healthy way? Okay, guys? So if you have enjoyed this video, if you have learned anything at all, please hit the subscribe button and the little bell sign next to them, because this year I'm dedicated to make weekly videos to hold you accountable to make the best version of yourself, guys. So hope you have enjoyed this video. Love you tons, and let me know in the comments below. Let me know, how is it that you are working to be more kind to yourself? Namaste.